So affirmation was a huge one, right? That was one of the ones that Louise L like really hit home, shaping your reality through um, the types of thoughts that you have. Now, there is a way to do this. There's a technique, right? Because you don't want to just have this tug of war in your head all day, saying, "No, I'm gonna think this. No, I'm gonna think this." And your subconscious and your conscious mind are just kind of clashing, and you'll feel a lot of stress, and it'll be defeating the purpose. So one of the steps that she recommended was whenever you felt a strong sensation, you pause for a second, breathe in. You say, I recognize you with love, whatever that sensation is, whether it be anger, what have you. I release you and I let you go. It could be fear, it can be frustration, it could be doubt, it could be a form of addiction. In fact, I use a form of addiction in that phrase. I would say, I recognize you with love, alcohol, I release you and I let you go. I recognize you with love, stress, and I release you and I let you go. Whatever temptation I felt, I would insert that into that phrase and just have a deep breath. And as I became aware of the sensations I was feeling in my body, I found myself doing that phrase, recalibrating, doing that process, that breath, that phrase, that inhale, that phrase, that exhale, dozens of times a day, 30, 40 times a day. And what I came to realize these were all of the interruptions that were pulling me in directions that I didn't want to be pulled. While I was in the Marine Corps, um, even though like I would, have fun with my friends at work, and we would perform well together at work and do an incredible job, outside of work, I was a mess. And get into altercations with people, get into lots of trouble, get into fights and all kinds of stuff. And when my chain of command would, get ready to punish me, they would ask me, why would I do that? And my 100% truthful answer was, I don't know. Like I really had no explanation. I know that wasn't my intention to get in trouble, but somehow I would just get pulled and would have no self-control. And of course, alcohol was a part of that, but there was a decision to indulge in alcohol too that, led to those decisions. And so, I would just be speechless. Like, I don't know why I did it. But doing that exercise, I started to realize that these are all of those little moments that are pulling me in directions that I don't want to be in. And now I have this tool to recalibrate in the moment and address those moments. And that was huge. And so that was one aspect of it. And then the other aspect of it was the affirmations themselves, just having a routine thought process that you can express and embody every day, and have that as a reminder of the quality that you want to be. And so I did these practices, the qualities that you want to have. And I did these practices every day faithfully for 7 or 8 years. And even to today, like aspects of it are still incorporated in my daily routines. But just as you grow, you change, and you have experiences, you have to be adaptable, and you want to be able to make the tweaks and changes that you need in order to sustain your growth and continue to grow. First thing in the morning when I wake up, affirmation. Before I went to bed, affirmation. And I would just repeat them over and over and over again as I went to sleep and a few times as I woke up. So part of one that I still use today, I don't remember all of them because they've changed over the years, but an aspect of kind of one of the first ones I still say today on a regular basis is I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm whole. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm whole. So that one, it speaks truth for as long as I'm here. So that one, it stayed. But other aspects of the affirmation, it's changed over the years because who I am, who I was, who I am, who I will be, it's always changing.